Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the knockout stage at the Dark Cube, at the Dark Cube Ramadan League, Season 5, brought to you by QEC, and this is Smartgama. Smartgama, who will be casting during this knockout stage. So at this moment, we are looking at the teams jumping at Erangel, and we are excited to witness more and more of the action. Yesterday, we just have finished from the invited bracket. The qualifiers have been completed, and now we are moving towards the middle of this competition. And at this moment, we can see that some of the teams that have already landed, and some of them who decided to pick a location where suddenly they are inside the safe zone, and some of these teams are accumulated outside of the safe zone. Again, welcome PG Gamer. Welcome, it's nice to see you again. Wa alaikum assalam. And thank you for the like. Thank you everyone who tuned into the live stream. And let's see the teams. We have 21 teams at this moment, and let's open the map and let's try to understand what's the current situation after the teams that have already landed. It seems that we have the team in slot number 19, the COZ guys, where we have Zoro, we have Dofi, Nomi. Okay, we have two Zoros. Okay, this will be a bit kind of confusing, where we will have multiple Zoros. We can see that something already here escalated with the team in slot number 25, where we have Enzo being eliminated at this moment. Slayer is trying to hunt for one of the players, but at this moment we have Devil, who's almost 1 HP. Aspect being knocked down at this moment by the player Captain Nano. Look at that noob getting eliminated, and look at how Nova from the team Yes managed to eliminate the player. Nobody being knocked down at this moment, getting rescued by the player Devil. And at this moment we are looking at the only player standing. Here goes confirmation of the teams one by one, and at this moment we are looking at the last two players remaining. Let's move here to the player Nova and have a glimpse at what's the current situation. And here goes the confirmation of the player Nobody, and this situation is getting under 1v1 situation. Here we have Nova receiving some kind of the shot, and look at that, the player Devil getting eliminated, and this was another team being eliminated. Let's have a look. We have seen some of the players getting knocked down, and this is the complex of this map, or the second map of the knockout stage. Let's move here to the team BL, where we have Killer, we have Bargon, we have Vini, and we have Simple. They are at this moment close by to the team KM, where we have Pika, we have Commando, we have this is Commando. Yes, he's grabbing the loot, taking his time. We have Bobzilla at this moment trying to move. Let's move here to and here we have our first player getting knocked down at this battle, where we have a Killer being knocked down from the team BL. Okay, Mahinjot. Yes, his name is Mahinjot. We have some of the other actions that are already starting here. Let's move to the team F6, where we have two of the players getting knocked down, where we have Legacy at this moment alongside with Leo, trying to face this situation where they are fighting with the team WP. Here we have Niz getting knocked down. Let's move to Hazi, where we saw some of the shots being there. We have Imperior. We have let's move to Farouk, where the situation is getting escalated at this moment. So Farouk is trying to locate the remaining players of the team in slot number 21, and this situation can be kind of tricky, where we can see how the players are utilizing the grenades, using look at that. Jose managed to knock down Leo, and the smokes are being involved in this play, and Farouk managed to rush, and here we have the player getting eliminated. The last player remaining was Legacy, and he was eliminated by the player Jose. Let's move here to the team in slot number 17, where we have Pika getting eliminated, while Bobzilla as well. Bargon getting knocked down. We have Commander alongside the player. Okay, Maheen Jut. Things are getting more and more escalating at this moment, where Pika is having 1 kill at this moment. We have Vayne, who have been eliminated. Killer being there, having 2 kills for the team BL. Bargon was rescued at this moment, and the zone is closing in, forcing the players to move on and to relocate at a safer zone. So this is the current situation that we have, and this is the current battle that we have witnessed. Let's move here to the team in slot number 15, where we have the 7E guys. We have Mahsen, we have Flixi, we have Joker, and we have Wiz. Okay, these players are chilling at this moment. No one is close by at this range, but look at the rotations. Look at how the teams are moving in, and at a certain point, we will be witnessing the teams clashing into each other. Here goes the team DL, where we have Joker, we have Happy, we have Buzzy, and we have Hasher. Okay, he's prepared. He's having his shotgun, and at this location we have the HR guys, where we have Demons, we have Tina, we have Wishy, and we have Rage, who started firing towards the player dead from the team Grow. Let's move here. We have a glimpse of Dead's perspective, where multiple players are trying to attack at this moment. Here we have Ryan. He positioning where he was firing towards the player Demon. Things can escalate at any moment. Things can go wrong at any moment, especially that it is the 2 teams fighting with each other. And here we have Dead knocking down the player Key using a grenade, and Dead being knocked down by the player Tenny. Having the high ground is an advantage, and multiple attacks. If we open the map, 3 teams are being involved. There is a third party joining in this battle. Let's move here to the player Demons, and trying to relocate if stuff are being handled at this situation. Dead is still knocked down. He's trying to utilize the grenade, the Molotov, all the kind of the tools, and we have Emperor, who managed to eliminate one of the players. Let's open the map. Let's try to understand where is the fight happening. Okay, here we have the player Shahbaz getting knocked down. Let's move to the player Key, where we have Rage is doing some of the kills at this moment. Let's move here to the team WP, where we have this situation. The DL guys are being against the team WP. We have the DC guys, Weezo, Viper. They are driving at this moment, but again, this situation can go out of control. Here at this moment, we are looking at some of the bullets that are trying to knock down one of the players, where we have Jose at this moment trying to handle multiple angles, especially that this team is at the moment in a sandwiched position. Here goes Imperial trying to scout throughout the site, trying to understand where will be the movement. Let's change our perspective and have a look at what's happening here with the team DL, where we have Happy still waiting. Okay, he's having his own vehicle, and there is a rotation. There is a postponing of this battle. Let's move back to the team HR, where we have, look at that. The HR guys are joining in one of the battles that have already started, and we can see that we have a Wiz being knocked down. It's a fight that have been already started, and the fight already have been finished, and Mohsen is almost a 1 HP. This is a critical moment. This is a critical situation for the team 7E, while we have the team HR are still trying to hunt for more of the kills and trying to go further with the kills number. At this moment we have the BL guys as well. They are close by. They can hear the shots, and they can hear the threats that are being applied by the team HR, and let's find out if this team will be able to handle the current situation. We have Paragon trying to utilize the situation where there are two teams involved. Like, they have the 7E guys, the HR guys. It is the right moment to hunt for the kills, but again, multiple destinations, multiple attacks at the same time. Things can go wrong, where we have a fourth team who might be joining into this battle. Here we have the KP guys. This is the first time looking at this team, where we have Boss, YZ, we have oh, look at the grenade. Something happened there. So let's try to move back to the HR guys. So as we can see, here is the zone, the new safe zone, pushing more and more of the teams. So now we are expecting some of the fights to be postponed, and some of the fights to be concluded at this moment, where we have the DC guys are trying to move towards the safe zone, and this battle is still continuing between the team 7E alongside the team HR. We have Joker. We have Flex, who's trying to rescue the player Mohsen, and the situation is getting kind of out of hands, where Mohsen have been eliminated by the player. Oh, look at that. We have the team in slot number 20 joining in and intervening to this battle. The 70 guys, where we have two remaining players, which is Femboy alongside with Casado. Okay. You have Flash getting one of the players using the Chabati strategy. This is one of the situations where a player will be run over with one of the vehicles, and this is the current situation here we have. Let's move to the team TFT and have a look at Sultan. So Flash knocked down one of the players and waiting for the confirmation. Look at this position where they are having an angle on one of the teams, but again, the bullets are coming from behind. So it is a bit more of a critical situation. If they blasted the car, Sultan will be knocked down. If the bullets are flying from one of the teams, I remember there is... Boss is trying to spray and pray. We have the DL guys who are having a high angle, and a player getting disconnected. Let's move here where it is getting more and more intense, where we have demons have been knocked down. And we are back after the short technical pause where we are witnessing at this moment how the zone is moving in, and we have the 4 DM guys. We have 2 remaining players. We have 1 kill which was done by Hydra, and we can look at how the zone is getting more and more condensed. At this moment, let's move here to the team slot number 14 where the firing is already happening. Khan getting knocked down. Let's move here to Nitro trying to rescue their teammate. We have the BL guys who are doing some of the knockdowns. We have Killer knocking down the player Key, and here we have another player have been eliminated from the team HR, which is Key. At this moment we have 10 alongside with Rage trying to attack, and here we have a Commander getting knocked down, moving left and right, and this is the current situation where 10 will be the only man standing. And look how this player tried to hunt, and he is hunting for the player's head. And here we have another player getting eliminated, and he took the revenge, but look at Killer's grenade. It finished the player. And here we have Boss getting confirmed. Killer is getting almost 1 HP. Simple getting knocked down by one of the players. And oh, look at that. TBG. One of the players managed to drove over one of the players. KP guys are starting a battle. Things are getting out of hands at this moment, and we are trying to capture the moments. So let's move here to the BL guys where they are having an angle over the team KP. The BL guys are trying to do their attack where we have Buzzy getting knocked down by one of the players, which is Paragon. Paragon knocked down one of the players. So let's have a glimpse of his own perspective. So this is the moment. This is where we have 11 teams, and look how the area is condensed, how the area is getting more and more crowded. And let's see who will be claiming the chicken dinner. Moving to the team DL, where we have Hasharex at this moment looking eye on eye with the player Eagle and Flex. I mean Joker and Flex from the team 7E. He is an eagle, basically. He is having an eye where he was able to attack them. The BL guys, still Paragon is doing some of the attacks, and oh, look at that. We have the only player standing at this moment getting killed by Nomi. And by this we knew that the player is doing his rotation. Here goes 2 of the cars are being taken by the team. So let's move here to the player Viper, where a car was driving in a circles. Car was trying to knock down the player. Multiple stuff, multiple actions, and we have Nomi alongside with Zoro being the only players standing at this moment and trying to move in this battle, holding the shotgun. And here we have a player getting eliminated. Another player getting eliminated, which was Scorpio. We have some of the shots are being done by one of the teams, where we have the BL guys are having a Killer being knocked down, and Paragon is trying to go and rescue the player who will be helping him during the final battle. And at this moment we are having an 18 teams remaining, 16 players, and this is the current situation where the zone will be moving in, the zone will be closing in, and it is an area where the mountains or the mountain is going to be determining the movements, that will be determining who will be having the high ground, where we have Flex being knocked down at this moment. And look at the attack at this moment from the team Cause, where we have Nomi is coming. We have Zoro throwing. Here goes the throwing one of the smokes, and they will be having the high angle. Okay, here goes Zoro trying to attack and trying to hunt for one of the vehicles, and we have Joker getting knocked down. And at this moment we are looking at Bazi, who is a solo player. He is having two teams in front of him. One of them, which is the WP, and they are trying to rain the area with the grenades. And there is the team Cause, where they are having the high ground, and they will be able to look at the player. Here we have Hazi eliminating the last player remaining from the team DZ, and look at Joker and how the stuff are happening. Let's move here to Joker. Joker is doing huge amount of damage, and this will be the clutch moment, and it is ruined by the player Doofy, where Joker managed to knock down two of the players from the team Cozy, and he have eliminated another player. Let's move in here to the player Imperior, where this is the situation. Trying to utilize the grenades, trying to... Oh, look at that. Zoro and Doofy have been eliminated. This is the way of this match, where we are down to the last two teams remaining, where this situation is a 2v3 situation. They utilized the grenades, they utilized multiple stuff which helped them to reduce the risk of getting knocked down. So this is the current situation, where we have the NXR guys, Imperial, getting knocked down by the player Shizzy. The TFT guys are trying to attack, and at this moment we have Brand standing all alone, grabbing his shotgun, trying to move towards the players, and Farouk getting knocked down. Hazi, look at that. Hazi stopped the player, the last player remaining from the team TFT, which was Brand, from securing the chicken dinner. And again, congratulations for the team WP, where we have Niz having 1 elimination. We have Imperior having 5 eliminations, Hazi having 9 kills, and Farouk having 3 kills. This is a total of 18 kills. In the second position goes for team TFT, where we have Brand having 2 kills. In the third position goes for the team Cozy, where we have Doofy having 1 kill alongside with Zoro, and we have Domi having 2 kills alongside with Zoro. In the fourth position goes for the team 7E, where we have Joker having 2 kills and Flex having 1 kill. In the fifth position goes for the team KP, and we have a YZ having 4 kills. So we'll be right back with more and more of the action. So grab your snacks, grab your drinks, and stay tuned for the next map. We are back once again at the last map of the day, which is at Miramar. And again, this is the Dark Cube Ramadan League Season 5, brought to you by QEC. And at this moment, let's have a look at the current situation, where we have some of the teams have been already landing here at Miramar at some of the locations, and we can look at some of the intense locations. Let's move here to have a look at the team Soul, where we have Nobody, we have Shahab, we have Devil, and we have okay, and we have the team in slot number 14 are still located at this area. So these teams have already landed. They are trying to gather the loot while being able to coexist at the same area. So the fight already started at a different location. The fight already started at different angle. So let's try to understand the current situation, where we have Unknown is still here. We have a player who have been eliminated, which is Nitro. We have Khan. We have the bullets are already starting to be fired here, and we have two of the players being eliminated here. The player Unknown getting questioned at this moment. Devil being knocked down by the player Unknown, and here goes the interaction. Here goes throwing the smoke. Yes, throwing the smoke and trying to go and rescue one of their teammates, while the player Unknown is still alive. And here goes fighting 1v1 situation, spraying left and right, switching the gun, and the player Unknown was eliminated by the player live. Oh, look at that. The situation is getting out of hands, and at the same time we are looking at an additional player from the team 70 being eliminated. If we zoom out, things are getting escalated at multiple angles. Khan being eliminated, and now we have the player FX, who is a solo player at this moment, trying to utilize the grenade, trying to use the final breaths here, where the team Soul are here having two remaining players and are prepared. Look at that, how precise the bullets are, and look at that. The player FX managed to eliminate the team and managed to take the revenge for the team 3-1-1, where they have eliminated the entire roster, and we have a solo survival here at this moment. The BL guys will be still remaining at the same area, so let's switch our camera and move here to the KP guys, where we have the team in slot number 24 alongside the team in slot number 7. The KM guys, the KP guys are coexisting at the same location, where things can escalate at any moment here. We have Commando, we have Pika, and we have Bobzilla. Okay, Bobzilla. Mahin Jot. Okay, nice. So they are decided to play it as so look at how the players are split into different buildings. The team KP having two players who are still trying to look for one of the vehicles. Again, Miramar is a huge map. It will requires transportation vehicles, and it will be beneficial for the teams to be able to rotate, because if the zone closes in, it will be a bit hectic situation. And here goes Pika knocking down one of the players, which is Pika. We have Manhoor, who is driving one of the vehicles, XYZ. So it seems that they left the player behind, where we have only one player. He is basically close by the player boss, but it will be a bit difficult, a bit challenging, a bit tricky situation. And as we can see that they are leaving the player all behind. Let's move here back and have a glimpse at what's the situation here with our solo player. Seems that he is trying to go for the revenge, and here goes Simple being attacked at this moment. And this is the ground of Miramar. This is the ground of the unstable lands, where it is difficult for the player or for the players to attack. Basically, the bullets will sometimes take its time because of the distance that the players are trying to attack from. And here goes FX receiving some of the damage from the player Simple. You can see how the things are complicated, where you have someone is trying to come in an angle where it will be possible for them to attack you, while if you wanted to do a move, Killer is having the high ground, and it will be a bit challenging, and it will be a bit tricky situation. And here goes FX being spotted, and here we have the player being eliminated from the team RS, and multiple actions are happening. So let's move here to the player Assad. The player Assad, where he is at this moment getting punished by the zone. The entire team is getting punished by the zone, and multiple attacks where we have Shizzy being eliminated at this moment. Here we have the team slot number 10, where we have a player getting knocked down at this moment, and the team in slot number 23 are utilizing the vehicle. Hudhaifa getting knocked down by the player. This is the DC team, where we have Viper getting knocked down here at this moment by Bloody. Reef, he did a huge amount of the damage, while at this moment he is trying to engage. And look at the shotgun, and look how the player decided to switch the seats. And now we have the team DC losing two of their teammates. Two of their teammates have been knocked down, while we have Weezo and we have the player where he is trying to use the medkit at this moment. Here we have the engagement. Here we have a player trying to rescue two of his teammates, while we have Bloody trying to do a rotation, trying to go for the safe zone while trying to maintain a distance. I'm not sure if the player will be trying to engage into this battle, where it seems that the player already spotted Viper still being alive entering one of the vehicles, but he is not sure if the player have been already inside that vehicle. Here goes the player Bloody getting knocked down and confirmed at this moment by the player Viper, where we have Baby staying all alone at this moment. This player will be carrying the legacy of the team, and let's find out if the player will be able to continue and to secure a rank for this team. It will be a bit a difficult situation. The zone is closing in, and the DC team are trying to move towards the new safe zone. So for now, the player Baby will remain in safe hands. Let's move here back to the team KP, where they are having their fight with the team KM, and this fight is still going on. This is the current situation, where they are trying to fight inside one of the buildings. We have the KM guys are having an entire squad, so it's a 4v2 situation. While we have YZ alongside with Mahnur from the KP guys. They are still remaining. They are waiting for the right moment. There is no rush. There is nothing that is applying a force for the team, for both of the teams to move in or to decide to relocate their position. Here goes throwing one of the C4s, the timed C4s, while we have Pika trying to rain the area with the grenades. Let's try to understand how this attack will be happening. At this moment, we have Mahinjot. Mahinjot is almost looking at the player YZ. He was close. At the same time, there is a threat coming from a third party, which is the BL guys. We have Simple, we have Paragon, and we saw how these teams are applying the pressure on some of the teams. Here goes Mahinjot trying to enter inside one of the buildings, preparing one of the grenades, and he is trying to go for the staircase, while we have Commander have been knocked down at this moment. Bobzilla is trying to attack, and here we have the KP guys are still alive, throwing a Molotov, and we have Mahinjot. We have one of the players being knocked down. Okay, one of the players being knocked down, and we have YZ will be standing all alone while the player have been confirmed. Here goes throwing the Molotov, trying to buy the time, but again a grenade can be thrown throughout the window, and this can save the day, save this situation. It seems to me that we have the player YZ will be playing as solo player. It's gonna be a horror game, especially that we have the smokes already being thrown. The BL guys can hear the noise. Let's see if they will be deciding to intervene into this battle, but again, still the things are getting more and more complicated. Paragon being knocked down at this moment. We have the HR guys are doing some of the attacks, and the 7E guys, where we have Joker. Here goes a grenade, and yeah, the player had already a time to relocate, and everything is safe for now. It's a matter of one rush. It's a matter of calculated attack. There goes a second smoke being thrown, and then I managed to knock down another player. You have two separate attacks are happening at the same time, and the player decided to rush and give it all. Let's move here. Let's open the map and let's try to move towards the closest battle, where we have the team in slot number 25 losing the player Enzo. Player Enzo, we have captain still located here. Let's open the map. Let's try to move towards the team in slot number 10, where we have a baby as a solo player trying to survive, and he managed to knock down the player Prime. Here goes a try. Leo stopped the player from eliminating one of the players by throwing the Molotov. The player wanted to throw the Molotov, but the grenade was welcoming the player, and he have been eliminated, and it's stopped the player, as I mentioned. Here we have a downfall being knocked down by the player Viper. It's a long distance. It's a long distance battle, where we have Believe at this moment jumping inside the vehicles. We have Mani at the same time. The zone will be closing in. They are almost close towards the safe zone. Look at how the DC guys are trying to regroup. We have a Joker who knocked down one of the players. So let's move here to the DC guys. Caraboy have been eliminated, and we have Kriff getting knocked down by the team 7E. Let's move here to Joker and have a look at this situation. So the situation is kind of complex, where every team is having an angle on one of the teams. Like the 7E guys are having an angle over the team DC, and at the same time we have the team slot number 11, where the DC guys are having an angle over them. So Viper still alive. We have Wizzo. We have Kriff, who is struggling at this moment, and here goes multiple attacks, multiple threats are happening here for the team DC, where we have Flexi, we have Mahsen having a different angle, we have Joker. Like, the bullets are flying from multiple angles, and now we have only one player standing at this moment trying to face the threat of the 7E guys. And here where we have the mountains are causing the distraction here. The mountains are causing it's a bit more complex, because the firing of the bullets are coming from 4 different directions, where the player will have to maintain and try to handle 4 different attacks at the same time. And here we have the team DC being eliminated. Let's move here to a different location, where another complex battle already been started, where we have the team in slot number 17 are trying to attack the team in slot number 6, where we have the NX guys. We have a Brand. Let's see. Brand is a solo player. Brand is a solo player at this moment. We have one of the players getting knocked down from the team in slot number 6. Okay, Mulvi gets Mulvi received the needed help, while we have Dynamic. We have Sayed as well. So things are getting more and more complex. Brand is trying to hunt for more and more of the kills, and now here goes 2 of the players from the team in slot number 6 are trying to go and handle the threats from the player Brand. Here goes repositioning, relocating. The zone is closing in, and the zone is merciless at this moment. Here goes a Brand getting eliminated by the player Nawab. Player Nawab managed to handle this threat. Let's move here to the team in slot number 11, where we can see they are trying to attack the team for the M. And here goes the bullets coming from HR Rage, where we have Downfall getting knocked down once again. And look at this battle. At this moment, we have Demon trying to move left and right. Prime getting knocked down, and we have Hydra getting the bullets from the player Key and Tina. Look at that. Look at how this team decided to play it in an aggressive way. One of the players will be trying to attack. One of the players will be trying to rush in the situation, causing a distraction, while the other 2 players are trying to handle the situation. We have Captain who have been knocked down. Let's move and have a look at Slur's angle. Okay, we have the KM guys, where we have Pika getting knocked down at this moment. And here we have Bozella trying to utilize the smoke, while we have Mahenjot trying to go for the kills, trying to get more and more of the attacks. And at this moment, we have Sayed, who is the only man standing at this moment alongside Nawab. And they managed to eliminate the 974 guys. Look at that. We are getting more and more closer towards the end of the battle. And at this moment, we are at stage 5, where we have the BL guys have been knocked down. One of the players, which is Mahenjot, he have been eliminated. Let's move here, where we have the KM guys are getting hunted one by one. Pika trying to rescue one of his teammates, while the bullets are non-stop from the team 7E, from the team BL. Things are being placed here, where Pika is being officially as a solo player. Here goes the throwing the grenades from the BL guys, where we have 7E guys. Demon have been knocked down, and he is almost close towards the team in slot number 21. So it will be a bit challenging for the team HR to try and rescue their teammates. And here we have Prime getting knocked down. Leo knocks down Tina. So now we will be having 2 remaining players, while Leo trying to handle multiple attacks, while Legacy is trying to rescue the player Tina. Let's zoom in and have a look who will be having the advantage, which is the team BL, where they are already located inside the safe zone. 2 of the players are located inside the safe zone, and they will be chilling, while the other players will have to move in and rotate towards the new safe zone. Here goes the player Nawab. He hunted the player Rage. And here we have the player Rage getting knocked down. The player Key is trying to go and rescue his teammate, but let's have a look at the current situation. We have the 7E guys are having a high ground, while the player Nawab received some of the shots from the player Joker. Let's move here and have a glimpse at their perspective. Sayed will be trying to rescue his teammate, while this will be the chance of pressuring. This will be the chance of trying to test the waters. At this moment, we have less than 15 seconds on the clock, and the zone will be moving in and closing in, forcing the teams to reposition and to relocate themselves. And this situation is getting more and more closer to the final battle, where we have Sayed getting eliminated, and now we are down to the last 4 teams remaining. It's a 4v4, v3 situation. It's almost undetermined who will be securing the chicken dinner. So let's move here to the player Legacy, holding his shotgun, trying to move and trying to engage, while we have Wits getting knocked down. Wits getting knocked down at this moment, and look at that, Leo is attacking Hex, and the team HR are trying to go for the long distance battles, while the team 7E are trying to go and finish the team F6. And here we have Leo getting eliminated, and this is a whole team getting eliminated at this moment. The HR guys utilized this attack, utilized the 7E guys attack on that team, and they decided to go and hunt for some of the players. Here we are down to the last 3 teams. The team BL are chilling at this moment, while they are having an advantage at this moment. They are having the blessing of the safe zone. Rage is trying to move and relocate while he received some of the shots, and look at the amount of the kills. This team is having a total of 11 kills. Tina will be trying to do one of the attacks. Let's move here to the team BL, while this team is handling at this moment 5 kills. Here goes Flexi trying to move, trying to survive, and here goes the player Flexi getting knocked down by the player Simple and have been eliminated. Let's move here to the player Mohsen. We have Joker as well still alive, and the team 7E is holding a total of 9 kills. This is the situation where the zone is closing in, the zone is shrinking, and the zone is punishing this time more than ever, and it will be forcing the players from the team 7E to relocate. And here goes Joker trying to move. Joker is trying to move and squeeze in, while the situation can get out of hand. Here goes utilizing of the grenades, and here we have Key getting knocked down by the player Killer. Okay, look at that, Killer. The player Simple used another grenade trying to spot the players from the team HR, and here we have Key getting almost 1 HP. Like the player Tina, he was close to the player Key, and player Key getting eliminated at this moment. The zone will be moving in within less than 5 seconds, and more and more of the team will have to force to fight the last war at this moment. Here we have Tina trying to move in. We have Rage, who is prepared, trying to use the medkit, while we have Joker is ready to do his engagement while he is preparing his grenade. This is the current situation where we have the player Paragon is trying to eliminate the 2 remaining players from the team 7E. Here goes the player Mohsen is 1 HP. Joker is trying to have the coverage of the stairs, and here goes player Joker grabs his shotgun, trying to maintain the last battle, since he and Mohsen are still alive. And this is the current situation. This is the current moment where the BL guys are having the advantage. And oh, look at the battle, look at that. And here we have a close battle, and the BL guys securing a chicken dinner. Look what happened close to the staircase, where we had the player fighting the last moment, the last breath throughout the staircase. He managed to knock down one of the players. He was almost close knocking down the second player, but again, here is the interaction of the BL guys, where 2 of the players were remaining there, and 2 of the players, one of them tried to kill the player using his fist, and the other he just come for the backup, and this is the BL guy securing the third map, chicken dinner. So we have the player Vini having 4 kills. We have the player Simple alongside Killer having 4 kills, and Paragon having 1 kill. In the second position, we have the team 7E, where we have Wiz having 1 kill, Muhsin having 1 kill, and Joker having 5 kills. Flexi having 2 kills from the team 7E. In the third position, where we have the HR guys, we have Demons who's having 2 kills, Key having 3 kills, Tina having 4 kills, and Rage having 2 kills. In the fourth position goes for the team F6, where we have Leo having 2 kills and Legacy having 1 kill. In the fifth position goes for the team Velocity, where we have Nawab having 4 kills, and we have Dynamite having 2 kills. So this was at the end of today's match, where we had have the knockout stage during the Dark Cube Ramadan League Season 5, brought to you by QEC. So thank you everyone who tuned in into the live stream, and we will be seeing you inshallah in tomorrow's live stream and covering more and more of the action. So stay tuned for tomorrow's live stream, and thank you everyone who tuned in into the live stream. We'll see you inshallah tomorrow, and this is Smartgama signing out for now.